Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, me and Kaylee are exploring a little secret hot spring that we found just a little while ago, just like last week. It's Fairmont Hot Springs. You might have heard of it, but it's not the developed springs.
Yeah, it's totally natural and it's got a hot waterfall too, which is pretty cool. So it's actually a really quick walk to get there. We just parked up at where you would normally park to go to the hot springs and walk towards the RV park. And you're gonna come to this gravel road. From what we've heard, it always has some sort of a do not enter sign. Basically, it's Fairmont saying that they are not taking responsibility for any injuries or any stolen property or anything like that. But this is the road that you're gonna take.
For those of you who don't know us, I'm David.
I'm Kaylee.
And we have a travel and adventure blog called Me to Travel.
We have a ton of other videos on things to do in Canada and van life, and we also have a Rocky Mountain summer travel guide. We will link that below. It's got hundreds of activities just like this one all over the Canadian Rockies.
Check it out. So when you're walking down the trail, the signs kind of do make sense. It is like a little washed out in places. And if you're coming down in, I'm gonna guess like the end of May, start of June, this creek's gonna be a little bit higher. So it might be a little tricky when you're crossing back and forth, but it's totally doable. Another option if you don't wanna come down here, I think is to walk to the RV park, which is just up on top of that ridge. And there's like a few trails that we've seen that kind of come down.
We made it! It's literally only like 500 meters from the top, but no one here. We have the whole place to ourselves. It's pretty incredible.
Of course, there's no change rooms or bathrooms, so be sure to hit up a bathroom before you get down here and probably change into your swimsuit.
Beautiful, but they're kind of like lukewarm springs at this point. The hot water is coming from the hot waterfall, so these top pools are going to be your go-to on a chillier day for sure.
Just a quick natural hot spring tip. They can get pretty slippery. At these ones, the orange spots, super slippery. The white or light yellow areas, not slippery. So, just so you know. So parking is free and there's also no entry fee, just in case you were wondering about that.
It also might be worth mentioning that we have heard that there are other hot springs up this road in the other direction. We've heard they're not quite as nice. It's kind of the original bathhouses from Fairmont Hot Springs. So if you're into kind of doing a double whammy and checking that one out, they still allow the public to go and use those bathhouses as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.
See you next week.